Alright, back again. It's time to build more factory, right? Or, recover more factory. What is going on with us today? We've updated again, which is always a terrible, terrible idea. I wonder what this means, right? Like, there's a lot of stuff here that this is sure is some words, right? I think the only thing that matters is someone mentioned to me that the fish upgrade changed. Perhaps because of my bitter complaints over the pressurized water. So where are you? Show me fish. This is fish upgrade, right? This is what we got. And what do we have here? Dosing pumps. That's what we had before, right? We decided we didn't want the free food because we figured we wouldn't, it would be a waste product. We figured this was just not good, just at all. So, I mean, 6 times the amount of hydrolysate is something. And what we got here? We've got fish eggs to more fish eggs. So actually, huh, perhaps this was, yeah, it's still pressurized water. Maybe that change hasn't made its way in yet. Or maybe I was just lied to. Either way, I'm cool with both. But what I'm doing today, I need to fill up on everything. We are going to try to get Logi Science back online as much as we can. A couple times ago, a couple episodes ago, we worked on getting uh, Sci 1 up, and after a little bit of struggle, which was mostly me learning how to deal with the horrible new world of spoilage. Gotta get rid of this Coke. There's a Coke consumer up here, right? You guys are Coke consumers. Yeah. Wait, that was not right. Too twitchy. Too twitchy. Glad we're making the lime. Looks like we don't have shells, though. No shells. No Zillifo. Yeah, there's... The factory is so very, very sick right now. Because, oh. That's a lot larger, these modules. They don't stand out at all, which is a problem, but I'm not sure exactly how they're going to solve that one. Given that green on green is always going to have certain limitations. Where is that pipe? All right, so we're going to go over here. We're going to dunk military science over here. We are not researching. Why can't they do something about the Pi labs? Why can't they do something about it? It's not good from any angle. And it's like, it's supposed to be the most important building in the factory. Oh, we don't have a lot of room, do we? We got lots of stuff we don't need. Maybe I can dunk this dirt over here. I have to have water barrels for some reason. I have to spend a dedicated episode just cleaning my inventory. And there's no excuse to run around as filthy as I am. Alright, so... Yeah, sure, let's go. Let's get rid of some of this rich clay on our way down. I think we have the old sample maker right here. Oh, wait a second. This is it, right? Yeah, this is it. Take that, please. Alright, so this is probably okay, right? You just take dirt, that, you make ground sample, and that comes all the way down. Oh, we can get rid of these mushroom. Oh, that was the other thing that changed, I think. Maybe it made it into this one, maybe not. They changed the mushroom recipe, right? Yeah, it doesn't need manure at all anymore. So, apparently me calling attention. Well, okay, I can't take credit for this really. It could be any number of sources, but there is a possibility that me calling attention to the manure situation and the mushroom situation uh, brought down the Eye of Sauron. Oh yeah, I complained that we're missing an entire row of mushrooms, and that was an update that happened a long time ago. Okay, months and months ago. And because pie games are so long, it takes a while for those to bubble to the surface. So these, we need to start doing the new recipe, right? There we go. So we're gonna turn you all to level 2 mushrooms. So this is going to go a good long way. Because I was stressing out because I didn't have enough mushrooms, and that was because they cut the rates of everything in half, because you could only have 10 mushroom modules inside a plantation, when before you could have 20. And you know, that's fine. So as compensation for that, I suppose, they removed the need for manure from the second tier mushroom recipe, which means it only needs substrate, which I readily have. So every mushroom can now be using the improved recipe, and it feels great, right? Turn that on, turn that on. Yeah, and so this is using the level 2 recipe, which now only takes fungal substrate, which we have in tremendous abundance. All of this manure is going to rot out. Yeah, we gotta update this individual. Like, you are no longer doing anything in regards to this. 2000, 1900. There you go. This is what I want you to do now. All that's necessary is substrate. And then this guy here, you just be a clone, right? And then all we need is to keep the substrate numbers up. Do I have anything here relevant? Here, take that. It's not relevant, but gets it out of my inventory. Anything all that matters here? Got to get rid of. We can get rid of these water barrels, right? By chucking them in the Augs. Like right here. Okay, good. Alright, so that's wonderful. That was a great change. Super thrilled about that. Not super thrilled to see all this flora spilling in here, because you are now stopped. Because of our situation, right? So, what we have to do right here... Oh, I'm low on good inserters. That's probably something that has to change. Biomass and flora spolinen. Then you just need to come directly into a boiler, right? Oh, we're low on lots of stuff. We're gonna have to change that. Should really be doing this, right? But there's no room here, so we suffer, I suppose. And then down, steam out. There we go. And then we just need water in here. There we go. Where is nearest water, I ask? Can't use saline water. Oh no. Oh, we're out of Aug food here because of flora spolinen, our newest, bestest, greatest friend. It's being destroyed. Oh, probably just a lucky shot. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Alright, Sue. Yeah, that's fine again. And if we come down and look, this is kind of sort of doing its job. Why am I seeing this move? Oh, it is moving. There we go. So how much do you have to burn? Oh, okay, a lot. Straight up, a lot. Like, I feel like I should probably put in a better inserter here, just to make it go a little faster. There we go. And we're just gonna check back in later, right? There we go. Wait, you need moss now? Oh yeah, it's always needed moss. Oh, good. So just vaporize all of this, please. Wonderful. Oh, and you need seaweed. Take it. Alright, and this will work itself out in time, hopefully. Which allows us to wander to the site of our current problem. Alright, so none of this exists anymore. This does not have to be here. All of this is from the past. I guess we should pick it up, right? We're going to reclaim this space, and we're going to start doing the next generation of bad ideas. So that's probably the best way to put it. Like, we're not going to need you. All this wood doesn't need to be here anymore. Trying to get all this up. Okay, good. So we have this come down, it splits apart, it comes down this way, and this actually looks like it's on its way somewhere important. This smells real to me. And this is also real. We could probably do something about this, but I'm not going to. So our problem right now is this, right? We need to make biological sample. So Relegia seeds, urea. Oh, urea is not great. And does biological sample decay? It does not. But urea does decay. That's not so great. This is all in aid of making, yeah, ground sample and biological sample will make poor alien sample, which for right now I have a lot of, but it will not last. See, it's just, where's the urea supposed to be coming from? Like, was this urea actually exported? Because I know I had a maker over here, right? Yeah, right here we had this. This line right here. And I betcha, this is the biological sample urea line. Yeah. Right here. And this just no longer can possibly be. Does not fit our current set of needs. Don't look at it. It is cursed. So let's just pick all of this up. And like the other branch of this too is equally doomed. Oh. Also not what I want to deal with. Yeah, I've got way too much stuff. Let's go back to that boiler and dump all of it over there. So this is also dead right here because of cellulose just can't last that long. So it's made on site or not at all. So why have you stopped? You are full of steam. Oh, great. Oh. Yeah, I do see how that works, huh? So I guess we need a cooling tower. I want you to burn all of that. Cooling? Can't. Because we need small parts and iron. Alright. We're also going to need probably just one evaporator. So let's go get an evaporator, which we know we're going to need for the urea. And then also a cooling tower. And we will work on standing this area back up. Great, it's too much moss. Cooling tower. Great. Evap. Great. Gotta get rid of this moss. Gotta get rid of these petri dishes. It's like, this is just a world of problems right here. None of this works anymore. This is all bad. Not looking forward to any of that. But soon. I'm gonna have to deal with this Archorus. Oh, good to see this is working. Who wants some moss? Take some moss. Anyone need moss? Moss over here? Moss, anybody? And there's a chitin bin somewhere around here. Oh, that's not what I want to see. This is going to be a problem. Okay. Realistically, this is a problem right now. This is the chitin bin, right? Yeah. I'm not sure how this is going. I'm going to have to do animal sample too. That's also going to be a problem. I like how big the modules are now. It's going to take a while to get used to it because it is kind of ugly to have them on, but at least it's visible now. No, don't take my cooling tower over. Oh, is that just not there? Ooh. Was I missing a vital piece of the puzzle right here? Yeah. Glad that was fixed, right? Um, so over here, getting this stood up again. I guess what we want to do, we don't want to burn this unnecessarily, right? So let's just, here, live an uncomplicated life. Just pick all this up, take it back. We had it there, now we don't have it there. And now we do this. And we take a valve, and we line it up. And it's output equals 20. Then you turn on. There you go. Straight down. How did we output less than 20? And now flush. Why are we at 50 still? There we go, 20. And it's filling up on steam ever so slowly. Working its way through all this stuff. And maybe one day this area will spring back to life. It probably wasn't worth the time it took me to look at all that, but sure, whatever. Alright, so now we need a plan. Do we have an automated factory? I'm going to need you to make biological sample. And this is going to take you, what, 6 seconds for 4. Do we believe that one installation can handle this? Probably. So we're going to need an evap. I already had one. And you're going to make urea. We're going to rig it up so you have one dedicated client right here. And we have bone meal, which we have a line for. Incubated petri dishes was a big problem. 2 incubated petri dishes every 6 seconds. So that's a pair of microorganism mines for every 20 seconds, 4 of them for every 10 seconds. So we'll put 4 of those in. Yeah, this is going to be a little tricky, isn't it? All right, we need 4 microorganism mines. We're going to start there. Bam. We're just going to salvage them from the existing this stuff. Like, these guys are getting just salvaged. Like, we know full well this does not work. This is all getting ripped out. And we might as well rip it out now, right? All of this come with me. You get in the sack. You know, the question is, am I picking up, like, I'm picking up petri dishes, so that could definitely be a lot better. All of you are going to have to be rebuilt. Yep. Okay, so hurry back. Then, like, getting Logi Science up feels like a 2-day project to me. I'll probably do half of it today, half of it next time, or just finish it off next time, rather. All right, so we're gonna need microorganism lines. We have petri dishes coming in. Excuse me, sir. Move over. Like all of this can be picked up as well. Where is this line going? I want to get rid of this. But I get the sense that's probably not possible whatsoever. Where's all this going? Moss for substrate. Right. Got it. Alright, that's... well, what can you do? We just leave that alone, I guess. Or I can try pulling it up. Because it comes here, and then... here, we'll do that. This splits and goes that way and this way. So what's needed here is this to turn aside and then join right here, right? And then we'll eliminate this branch. Comes down, and then this branch can be eliminated. We are 100% going to run into that right there. Not enough space in inventory. Which, you know, again, enormous problem. Oh, and I can't just say who wants moss because it's not going to work out. So, you just have to give a nice local consumer. And yeah, the microorganism mines, we're going to continue cycling. So I guess we need to just copy this, right? I don't think I have enough long inserters. This pattern right here should come with me. I really like the individual little boxes. That wasn't in the last build of the game I had. Here, and I just want to stick you right there. Now we'll be back. Don't worry. Okay, all of this comes with me. And then I guess we do another split right here. And we just pretend we don't see any of this ugliness when it comes to these pipes. It's just like, all right, that's fine. All right, so wood right here is simply power, right? Powering these because this was pre-automated factory. And I guess I just leave it like that, right? Because we need this still. All this goes away. Yeah, all this goes away. Massive problems right here. Okay, and here's our bone meal line, in case we ever doubted it was arriving. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess just deliver petri dishes for a living now. And eventually that'll go right, right? Or maybe it never will. Who can say? Alright, so this is a little more clean. Yeah, we had 2 of these going, and I think it was too much. So, where are you, blueprint for microorganism mines? Alright, so right here, dedicated microorganism mine, incubated petri dish maker right here. And we will maybe put this on the other side. Then something like this, maybe. And then we will have the incubated petri dishes coming out right here. Oh, we have to do a junction. So let's go steal that. So I think it has to be like this, right? It has to, in order to be proper. So here, let's just go look at how we did it for PySci 1. That's probably a real good start to this. So we have the incubated petri dishes come over. They get picked up. We need better hands. And then they also, here, we're just going to take this junction. This is what I was looking for right here. This junction right here. It's kind of clutch. We'll run up here and we will find a way to insert that. Right there. Don't get too attached to that positioning. Okay, right here. So we have petri dishes coming in. And then the petri dishes will sort themselves out. We'll work on the in a second here. Then right here, something like that. We have the incubated petri dishes coming in. And they come here, and then they put on this line, and then they come back here, and they get used with preference. Like, perfect. All right, so this is the this end of things. So now here we're going to have to bring wastewater over, which I think we have somewhere around here, right? Like I think this cleans wastewater, and we have a wastewater line down here. So that's what we'll just plug in here, and this will make 10 urea in 3 seconds. And the big problem is that it's going to put out biocrud. So what we need is an out. Oh, this actually works. All right, you use filters. No, it has to be, have to use second level filters for this. What I gotta do with this is the next question. It should go in a box to settle and then eventually be burned. I would love to belt it all the way over here somewhere to the other one, or belt it down to the other one. It's probably most thematic, right? Then we have another biocrud line and ends up right in here somehow. Like this isn't going to be the last one. So let's do that. You'll rig it up so it vents onto the bottom. And then we will have a crud line right here. This. There we go. So you two, both good friends of mine. Right there, right there. Filters, biocrud, and biomass. There. And that's how waste gets taken out. We'll just go hook that up now. And that will get us the urea we need. I'm distinctly unsure I'm ever going to need anything more than this, you know? One machine is probably enough. Though it's running at kind of half speed. But the last machine, like I had it was substantially overbuilt before. So I'm not sure exactly how this is, whether I'm overbuilding or underbuilding right now. But we will find out, eh? Alright, so that dumps into there, and we have another biocrud disposal area. So that takes care of spoilage with that. You want just 5, right? There, and you'll get 5 in. And it should be only turned on when there is demand for biological sample. So what we're going to do right here is we're going to start governing that right now. We are going to have our out right here. It's going to be out for biological sample. Right there. Bam, bam. And this will be the line. You guys don't exist anymore. Like this is the line we want to get in on. So we'll drag it all the way back to here. And the rest of it, I'm actually not sure what to think about the rest of it. Where is the rest of it? We need, oh, it's right there. It's just kind of a shadow. It's hard to see. So unfortunately, our line right now is a little competitive. I don't want to pick up any of this. I don't want any of this in my inventory. But needs must, eh? Yeah, there we go. Dump this biomass in this burner down here. That's the proper thing to do. There we go. Just get rid of it, friend. It's not the building that gets you, it's the cleaning. So much easier to make a mess than it is to fix it. Alright, so here we go. So we want to make biological sample until a certain point. So we're going to declare that point right here. This is the utmost extent of biological sample. And this will be our governor. And so what we're going to do is make a decider combinator. You are no longer needed. Thank you. Decider combinator who lives right here. And we need a red wire. To come all the way up and then in. And then when we have biological sample less than 10, I want you to output E equals 1. And then I want this machine to enable only when E is greater than or equal to 1. Right? So we will only be making urea when there's space to output everything. Like the incubated petri dishes are going to be on their constant carousel right here. And that is fine. But we are only going to they're going to keep coming around here and then load into the machine and then expire and then come out and then be reloaded, come back in the machine and expire. And that's fine. It's a very forgiving loop right there. Urea is going to be what is real here. Guess what I need to do is also put in here, use filters, flora spolinin right here, because we're going to have to bring in native flora. So that's going to be a concern. So right there, there's the Religio seeds. And more importantly, this is going to be everything you need. Religio seeds, bone meal, petri dishes. What else? No, not petri dishes. That goes over here. Right there. Alright, so what else do you need? That's basically it. Alright, so native flora. That is almost certainly this belt of biomass right here, right? Yes. Yes, it is. Alright, so what we need right now is to clean this, unfortunately. Well, luckily I see the task beforehand now. Just dump all my stuff. Take it all, please. I want to clean this belt. Probably don't clean the entire belt, I guess. Oh, we're going to need it over here too, aren't we, when we start making the sorus? Yep. Yippity-doo-dah. So, what we should do is just start cleaning right here then. Pick up all this stuff to the best of our ability. And then we will have another vent to take care of the rest. Alright, that should be all of the native flora. Pick it up, pick it up. Alright, so great. We'll take all of this biomass and we dunk it in our disposal unit right here. Get rid of it. So now, this used to be such a nice, easy recipe. What happened? Now that we have native flora in, kind of have a little problem, right? Just a little problem. Oh, this is good. What we need is this. This is going to get a little ugly. This is going to get a lot of ugly. In fact, we're not going to do it. We're going to do something different. Bring this down to here and then juke it over. This is all entirely wasteful because I'm not completely rebuilding this area, and I really should. But, you know, laziness happens with astonishing frequency. So what we're going to do, right, biomass right here, or native flora. You come over this way. And then you come right here, and you come right there. And then right over here, how much do you need of the flora? 12. So you need 2 of these out, essentially. This is flora split in biomass. Right, great. And then what we need right here is, again, bang, bang. No, just 1 of you, actually. And then biomass. Have to be so very careful. And then just right onto that. No, not that line, excuse me. Right over onto the waste line right here. Alright, so this will pick up... here, I should turn this on, right? Okay, so there we go. Native flora coming in with a means of dealing with spolinen. We're even gonna... That's not necessary. Alright, so great. Where's my wastewater at? So you should be enabled, right? Yeah, and you are missing incubated petri dishes, so that's what we have to wait on right now. See if we go have that wastewater line where I predicted it would be. Because you need to feed wastewater into sponges. Oh, I should get the sponges back up, right? Those have to be just collapsed. Yeah, completely collapsed. Oh, you need muddy sludge, not wastewater. Oh. Oh, he says. Well, how do we deal with this? You are using the bad manure recipe. Not really interested in that. And I can't really imagine you have a lot of wastewater hanging out around here. Take this moss. Take this moss away. So, how to address this current situation? Guess we have to go all the way over to like here-ish. This is probably the furthest extent of wastewater. Is this working? Why are we full of fish meal? Because the eggs have expired. We're full of fish, so I'm not going to stress on this right now. We're still just cranking on the calcs. We haven't fully satisfied demand, which is unfortunate. All right, but where is the wastewater, right? You guys make wastewater. Wastewater. This is the wastewater line. And indeed, this is the westernmost extent. Right, no, that's plankton. This is probably it. And we have to get this all the way to here. Which I guess we just head through, right? We just do our best. It's all we can do every day. We can only do our best. I don't like how it's being pumped, right? That's what I'm seeing here. That's why it's completely empty. So it's being pumped towards central processing, which may or may not have any wastewater associated with it. Yeah, here is actual real wastewater. So we have to follow this back, and there is our pump. Yeah. So this is wastewater that can be used. So let's just stop, right? We're gonna go way south, way south. Not quite that barbarian. Down to here. And then right to here. And right to there. Okay, great. There we go. So let's go this way. And we'll do the best we can, right? Dunk you right there. How's our extent doing? It's pretty extendy, honestly. But this is... Okay, now we got problems. Wastewater headed away. So, I suppose we just juke down here. Just assume we're never going to be building on this side of the factory, right? Hope that's true. Oh, we are at the furthest extent of our extendedness. So, oh, excuse me, that's not what I wanted. Here we go. Give me a pump. Ugh. Cut, paste. There we go. Then we will pump this into here. And that will be good. Maybe. We are getting closer to where we want to go. So we're just gonna drag ourselves straight west without any consideration of what's going on. So, feels kind of nice. It's freeing to do this, to have this part of the factory available to us. Got to keep going. Now the key part, which is where I'm going to fall flat on my face, is remembering that this is available. Because of, there's two things actually. One, to remember that it is a wastewater out from the extremities, and not to try to dump a wastewater producer into this, because that will not have a happy ending. Oh, and here we are with saline water, unfortunately. So, hope we never need saline over here. Where? Are we burning this correctly? We are. Nice. Need faster arms, I guess. Whatever. It's doing okay. Wastewater must come in over here. So we will have a nice connection from here to there, to there, to there, to there. Straight over. Straight down. And right here. Perfect. We have accomplished our goal. We have brought a source of urea to the system. Now it's unfortunately being made. So the only other thing we have to bring into the world is, oh, we're still not to the fresh flora. That's unsettling. But we need to bring bone meal over. And bone meal is only used in this. So we can treat it a little roughly. So right there and right there. Probably like this, right? Oh, this is like even worse. Alright. That is not the most aesthetic by any means. There, have some more bone meal. But it's probably going to get the job done, right? Okay, that's not. Alright, so now we just need the incubated petri dishes, which is a job for right here. Bring this over. Nice little leap. Down we go. was so simple, but now it is not so simple. Right there. Alright, so we should be making biological sample again, right? Well, we will once all this flora spolinen works its way out of the system here. I'm going to help. Let me help. Okay, great. So we have one incubated petri dish in. Wonder where that came from. How is it we can only have one? It's probably a good idea this isn't affected by productivity. That would be a little weird for a loop like this. Alright, so there we go. Biological sample in place. And that means ground sample, which is simple. Now we have poor alien sample in enormous abundance. Congratulations, we did a thing. And that was the easy one, unfortunately. Yeah, all of this. This is the easy one. Let's go get rid of some stuff. So what's our problem right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Oh, Religio seed loading. I can well believe that is an issue, because they are such small, fiddly things. There we go. How many do we need? 18? 18, 6 seconds? Yeah. Finally got that right. Yeah, now it's getting rid of that stuff. When they expire, it's bad. Okay, good. Now that's going, that's going to expire. Okay. Oh no, it's being, keeps getting its lifetime extended by more material being put in. This is about to expire. Oh, we're fighting for our lives here. That's going well. And eventually this will get shut off, which we will check back on later, I suppose. Alright, so let us just assume that's okay. And let's look ahead to our next task, which is going to be animal sample, right? Animal sample lasts an hour, and that's okay. So the big thing we need here, batteries, animals, it's right here, right here. We need a line cleaner, because the Sarcoris leaves here, and chitin, tell me about chitin. What can we do with chitin? I wish the backgrounds changed depending on whether or not I had the recipe available to me, you know? So geothermal water is the classic way to get rid of it. I think that's what it has to be, right? And this is waste production, so it has to just get trashed immediately. That's not happening. And that's alright. Problem is it takes so long. Alright, so let's just start then. We're going to declare use filters chitin. And then that's going to have to just process. Let's go this way and over here. Okay, great. It's going to start taking the chitin out of the system. So we need an atomizer now, which we don't have because we need all sorts of stuff. All right, let's go get rid of our burnables and go shopping. Take that. Wish you could burn the tree seeds. Just take that too. It'll decay in time. Anything else? Don't think so. Looks like it's biocrud. Alright, that's not great. So we have 53 in the cycle right there. And so this should no longer be going. This is no longer going. And so it's just having the samples cycle around and around and around. And that's just fine because it is set up correctly. And so this is stopped also correctly. And this is just taking out spolinen as it spolinals. And there's probably a whole, this is all probably really old, that in time as it's used, it'll back up. Alright, I'm glad to see this is all working again. Power is doing well. Factory is completely crippled. And we're just gonna pretend that's okay, right? Yeah. This is also not what you want to see. What can you do? I wish you could mouse over the belt and have it tell you the spoilage time of, like, the average spoil time of whatever the cursor is over. Not a huge amount of use in the base game, I imagine, but quite useful right here. Maybe I should look into that. That's kind of advanced for me, though. I am not a very accomplished modder. I can fix little problems. I'm not sure I can, like, it'll take me a lot of time to ramp up to the point where I could do something like new like that. Mr. Dinosaur. Oh no, just give me the duralumin. Just give it to me. And we want glass over here. We want an atomizer. I think we need titanium still, right? And we need titanium and nickel. Who needs nickel? Over here, nickel is in a pile right there. I guess I'll just keep one square on me. And we'll start processing this chitin, which will pull over. I wonder if what else is needed in the sorus. It's cotton guts and depolymerized organics, and is that it? I mean, would that stand cotton guts back up just that? If this is true, I might get through Logi Science just today. But I dare not hope for that, I think. So, alright, atomizer. You are slow. Atomizer. Atom. Right there. We're just gonna hope you're fast enough, right? We'll bring wood over from somewhere. Oh, like from right here. Yeah, just do this, right? When in doubt, add to the problem. There's your wood. There's your kitten. I want you to make... This all probably is very meaningful. I should really do something about all of this, but not right now. Geotherm. This is your job. 2 chitin, a whole lot of wood, makes geothermal water. And we have a geothermal line somewhere over here because that's where the geothermal plant is. So let's see what we can do about that, you know? Right here. Yeah. And unfortunately, it's on the walkway, which is not a position I can endorse any further. So we should go like this. No, sir. Do not. Right there, right there. Alright, geothermal water on its way. Oh no. Geothermal water slightly delayed. Do not pay attention to this. There's... Oh. Alright. Geothermal water. encountering substantial difficulty. Try not to concentrate on the bad times. Try to manifest the good times. Oh, so we're gonna need another pump A. Excuse me. Directional pipes are a real problem. I really should have gotten the biofluid network up faster, but, you know, big problem, you know? I'll get there. In the end, I'll get there. We shall all make it to Hyperborea. Alright, so there we go. Get rid of that chitin ever so slowly. What is that? I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to deal with it, though. Alright, so we have settled here. Don't like it when the bots die. Still no invasion again. There's gonna be an invasion. How's artillery shells doing? It's not being made. Not being made because no glycerol. No glycerol because no body parts. No body parts because right here. Oh, that's a big problem. That's a big ding-dang problem right there. And skin is completely backed up and we're choked, it looks like. Not quite completely. Oh, we're not producing anything. Alright, the lard issue exists. And muckmoos are not being made, and they're not being made because salt. That doesn't strike me as correct. Here, I can look at that now, right? I click at this, I click at that. What's going on with you? Eugenia. Oh, the salt mine has stopped. What? No input fluid. Oh no. It doesn't... It takes a fluid now. Hopefully it takes gasoline. Alright, just everybody hold on. This has to whitelist sorus. Right there. And we'll deal with everything else in a minute here. This is you getting biomass in. We'll have to do another up and down, wavy kind of thing there. Yeah, this isn't all going to be done today. I'm going to get through sorus maybe, and then tomorrow I'll do animal sample. Alright, hold on, pause, need soda. Alright, soda accomplished. So it looks like we have to go look at every salt mine now. Oh goody. Time to hit an energy drink. There's 4 of them, right? I think so. 4. There is one all the way in the east, which I'm not able to get to because I cannot navigate. Right over here-ish, right? Energy drink is nice, but man, it makes your character so hard to control. Alright, so right here. I guess you are no longer a thing, huh? Can I just plug you into gasoline? Is this going to be a simple solution, or is this going to be a complex solution? Okay, simple solution. I can load in a whole bunch of prod modules, huh? Or no, speed module is what I want. Yeah, speed module these guys. Yeah, I should think about that. Now there's one right here on the minimap, right here. I should probably go and do something about the lardosaur that's hung up. So right here, same story, right? Can we just go through the barreling machine? Is this valid logic? No. Absolutely not. Too convenient. And then, oh, I guess we take the barley machine with us then. I was trying to avoid that. Last thing I need is more detritus in my inventory. Alright, so you're now going. But where are you supposed to be going to? Oh, right there. Okay. So you have to be oriented like that. So there was no choice. Okay, great. Then, here, just speed it up, right? And then, what's our rate? 18 a second? Yeah. Okay. I gotta look into doing that more. Alright, the next one is way up top. Yeah? Up, 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 up. Outside the wall. Maybe we'll just warp through the wall. Not today. Alright, so I guess we bypass the canister factory right here. We'll probably use this to get rid of the canisters in our inventory, just not to have them. Right here, take canisters, right? Oh. Do I have any? Canister. Oh, guess not. Guess it was empty. Which is odd. And the last salt mine is way over here, right? The last slash first. Are we still making potatoes? We are full up on potatoes. Because of course we are, because we're back. We are missing salt. Oh, this one's already speed moduled. So I already had that little revelation over here. Maybe I should increase that. Looks like we can maybe put more in now. Here, have more. This increases the energy consumption. 24 megawatts. 20 megawatts. So it doesn't actually hurt so bad. 20 a oh, there we go. 16 a second. Is it just me or is this way high now? Isn't this a lot more than it used to be? That's probably unfortunate. Because we probably just turned on something like 70 gasoline a second being consumed. That is a lot of gasoline a second. Well, regardless, that's a problem for a later time. We're just gonna assume everything's okay right now. So I guess I gotta go take care of the lardosaur, which I really don't want to do because there's gonna be so much biomass to handle. I have to get the artillery shells produced though, which is it's a big problem. It's a big, complex problem. We got these guys just waiting to make deliveries. Okay, great. Does anyone need tree seeds? Nice. Who needs Rhodesia flowers? Here. Oh, right here. Dump them here. Alright, the world is a little better. Anyone want seaweed? Anyone need seaweed? You need seaweed. Good. Alright, so that's better. But this is not better. So, boxes, please. Right there, right there. Just filled up with stuff. Filled up with stuff. I am not at all certain how I'm going to deal with this. All this stuff I just picked up. Like it obviously rotted out in here, and that's not how it should ever go. Okay, we're just gonna pretend like everything's okay, right? That sounds like a great plan. Biomass can go here. And I'm not sure what to do with this bio crud. I need it to become biomass. So I guess we just do this. No, that was unfortunately not enough. then it will become biomass in time, and then we'll just get rid of it. So just leave it alone for right now. This is also really worrisome. There's no regulation here at all. We're just gonna pretend we don't see any of that, right? Just pretend it's all gonna be okay. Because right now, we gotta get Sorus up and going. That means establishing a primer loop, which is okay because we also need the primer loop for the animal sample. So we will handle both right now, right? Oh, and why is there first fog wasp seeds? Spores, rather. That should not be. The other thing we need to do right now is primer. Primer, where are you? Oh, is it not? Is it plasmid? Excuse me, not primer. Primer is actually an order of magnitude more precious. And plasmids are made right here, so we have to hook in right here so that we are. No, wait. Plasmids. We have to hook in here so that we're used with preference. That shouldn't be too difficult, right? Like it should just be a matter of this, eh? And just slam it in right there, and then new plasmids will come around here, and then they will have to wait in line as recycled plasmids pass by. And that is the goal. So, do this. Down here. There. Plasmids come with me. And we will make our recycling loop. And then straight over, right? And this will take care of both. This will take care of animal sample. That's what we're clearing out right here. Right. Oh, we have to make sure this is correct. You need incubated petri dishes, which is not what I want to see. Plasmids. Only take plasmids. This is going to require a substantial rework because of the incubated dishes. Yeah. Yeah, it is. So what's our consumption rate here? It makes 1 plasmid per 1 dish. So we need 6 of them to go at full speed. I just place that right here. Like I'm gonna try. How about that? Can is a very tricky question. It's often used next to should, and I absolutely not going to address either of those issues. I'm only going to do whether it's possible. Will physics say no if I try to do this? So we're just chilling right now. It's perfect. So what I want is just 3 of you, right? Then we're gonna have to do something about the switch. That junction right there. It is not applicable to our current posture. Shift F, Control F. How do you flip a blueprint? I think I can do this, I suppose. That's good enough. Yeah, we have to be so fast. Let's take a look. Blueprint manipulation. Can we flip horizontal? I do not know a lot about advanced. Alright, awesome. Here, we're gonna look this up. I found it. It's the H key. It was anyway. There we go. Alright, so this is what we're looking for. Is there a way to flip it horizontally and vertically? Oh, I suppose doing this, right? Yeah, this is what we were looking for. Alright, so right here. Unfortunately, it has a bit of a journey to go on to, right? How am I gonna make this work? I think. We're gonna have the incubated petri dishes coming down this way, but they're already going too far, it feels like. Belts aren't fast enough. Like this doesn't exist anymore, so we can take care of this. Like this entire style no longer fits reality. Just straight up reality says no. Do not want. Dude, figure that out. I suppose we'll bring the petri dishes over down here or somewhere else, and then we'll make a loop, just a continuous loop. But unfortunately, this is not great. We need to get these cotton guts somewhere else. These cotton guts are on a vital line. I kind of don't want to pick up a whole lot of cotton guts. They squirm unpleasantly. So right here, all these guys come with me. Yeah, they squeak, they squeal, they don't like it. Okay. On the upside, we do have a substantial cotton gut backlog. That's a good thing. Where are you, live mice? Into there you go. Alright, good. So now, oh, am I completely out of long inserters? That's bad. Completely, utterly out of long inserters. Now I have 3 more, and that's what I need. That's going to be on both sides of the belt, unfortunately. Actually, we're going to change that. I want them on this side of the belt, the near side of the belt. So it's going to be near this side. So you're in here, you're in here, and you're in there. And then we will put petri dishes on the outside of the belt. So use filters, petri. Right? And so in right there, out right there. So then that there. That there. And chuck in these laboratory instruments. Good guy to you. Why do I have biological sample on me? I need to get rid of this. Here, take that. Okay. Things are sort of coming together, right? Sort of, kind of coming together. Copy this. There. So we have a kind of complex belt here. Oh, that can't be there at all. It has to be right there. And this is the crux right here. You only take petri dishes. Excuse me. That. And then they continue on the journey here. Rather, they complete the loop. I'm not sure which side they will be on. We're going to assume this side, right? Here, let's just do an agnostic balancer. There. It will be on both sides equally. And then bring it this way. Great. here, and then... No, absolutely not. No, this is not how we play the game. This is not a proper treatment. We will have petri dishes coming down right here to right there. And then this will come around to right there to right there. And input priority from right there. Okay, good. So that will recycle the petri dishes acceptably once we have this turned on. So great. So now we have that taken care of, that taken care of, that taken care of. We can turn on the plasmid factory, right? Yeah, let's try it. Let's see what's going on. And we want to make plasmids for as long as we can, right? There's no reason to ever stop production because the only thing that spoils doesn't spoil terribly badly. It just goes in a loop. Okay, so that guy's actually off to the races. We're going to try not to think about that too hard. So up, wasting space, but not wasting life. Gotta get rid of this bone meal. Then here, right here. And down. Perfect. Alright, so that is now working. Here, take these. Alright, so we do have incubated petri dishes coming down, and there's just not enough time. Oh, that's bad. They seem to run out real fast. Yeah, there's just absolutely no time. It's not making it. Alright then. Glad I didn't hook this up all the way, right? So we have to fix this. So we need to orient this so much better. My friend, the manure bacteria, really needs to be anywhere else. You are in extremely valuable real estate, manure bacteria. Alright, right there. That's acceptable. So let's pick up all you. See if we can make it work like this, right? It's still a long ride for some of these dishes. I like how this really ups the value of faster belts. Input priority rather, from the other side. Perfect. What am I looking at right here? Oh, it said both are from the top now. That's what's different. Okay, good. Not crazy. Just annoying. I like that. Alright, turn them loose. See if this is any better. It's lots of petri dishes. Here, just feed this. Feed him. Feed him. This is kind of like the worst case scenario right here. This long, in order to get to here. Yeah, this might not work out very well. I might have to make a unit, you know? You just can't ship petri dishes anywhere. They have to be just inserted into the machine. Oh, this is really close. Yeah, this is... Why does it seem like they're made with only like half life? Gonna make it? But because there's only one, like, no time. Okay, you start. Alright, so it got made. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is a real solution, but it's a sort of solution. Oh, and they're all on one side of the belt, unfortunately. And I want them all on the other side of the belt. So we gotta do one of these. Okay, select that, please. Yeah, that's gonna be a real hard hand to hit. I'll probably make it better by pushing it forward a little bit. Whatever. Alright, so we're actually making plasmids. So, great. Let's pick up all this stuff. Plasmids in. Oh, and we need substrate. Oh, man. That blows. And I'm not sure I want to leech off psi1 substrate, even though I really want to leech off psi1 substrate. We're going to try it for now and see how it works. How much do we need? Yeah, this is all... we need 10 substrate, so we need not a lot of substrate. Alright. I almost believe in this. So many spores. Alright, go. See how this is going. Pick up all this. Oh, and then it just kind of stops. Because this was the old substrate line. And we do not have substrate anymore. So, makes sense, right? So we can just pick all of this up. And it won't be here to distract us in the future. Yeah, it stops right here. So, good. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. Now I can pick up all this. Now, is this a substrate and flora? No, it's not an and flora line because the biomass pile right there is obviously the flora. So what I will do is right now, so we're just going to steal some of you. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I don't know if I will come to regret this or not. Oh, wait a second. This is an entire monitored belt right now. Ooh. I kind of want to not do that, right? I want this to be a different sort of thing. How do I handle that? Why are you stopped? Because you don't have cellulose? Yeah. So I guess the answer here is just to do this, right? It's not a good answer by any means. But it is an answer, right? I declare you are retired. Let's put stuff in my inventory, which I don't want, but I do not believe I can complain too badly about that. Alright, so jump in right there. So we have basic substrate on the way. I can get rid of this chitin. Anything to dump? Okay, good. Slowly working its way through all that. That's all I can ask of it. And this is just aging out biomass. Beautiful. So, progress being made. Certainly. Why is there... Oh, it's putting glassware on the line too. Where's the glassware coming from? Oh, because it's right there. That was bad. There's no other way to put it. That was quite bad. Alright, good. We'll try to fix it though. Hide our shame. Yeah. Aware. Okay, so box please. Right there. And then tossing glass. Oh, I have so little inventory space. And you take the substrate too. You take both. So continue scraping up all this. Fixing our shameful problem. Alright, right there. And I'm pretty sure we can support everything off of this. I'm not 100% certain on that, but if I have to make another substrate maker, I will put it down here, and that will be fine, question mark. Yeah, that's my level of commitment right now. Fine, question mark. Biomass for you. Excuse me, biomass for you. Alright, so now we have made the world a little better in that we now have basic substrate. All we have left is now native flora. And we're going to do a Piggly Wiggly belt in the new style when it comes to distributing native flora. So you just come up here, you leap, then you leap back, and then it's like this, right? We copy and we paste. Right there. Then right here at the crux, we do one of these, and we need you to use filters flora, spolinen, and also biomass. Yeah, right there. And you are, I suppose that there's the possibility that it will spoil inside the machine as well. That's kind of quite bitchy. I'm gonna get tripped up on that over and over and over and over again. So like there. Oh wait, you need a better one because of we need to put two things in. Oh, it's gonna suck so hard for just starting out. Yeah. It makes regular inserters, which are on the other side of electronic circuit, so much more important to have. That's sorus line. Because you just need the two filters, or else you need double the amount of inserters, and what are you doing with your life? Alright, here, turn this on. Turn these machines back on. This is looking good. Alright, pull out all of this biomass and keep the line going. And then we will get rid of the biomass in the waste disposal system, which is right there. So just drag it straight over, 2 down from side 1. Just like that. Just straight over. There. There. And just into the waste line. That is where flora, spolinen, and also biomass will go. So now we need to help our system, right? Doesn't need that much help. Still, that is no excuse to let them suffer. Just pick up all this as we can. Yep, knew we were going to run out. And dunk it all in the chamber. Go back, get more. It will cycle out in time, but quite impatient. Okay, there we go. That should probably be good, right? Get rid of this biomass again, and that should make sorus again. Which is... oh, do we need faster arms? Probably not, like, in the grand scheme of things, but for right now, yes. Alright, good. Are we making sorus? Excellent. And sorus lasts for an hour. So we should probably turn this off when some condition is reached. Because the big problem right here is that I guess it needs to turn off when there is Logi Science back up. That makes sense, right? So our Logi Science regulator has to be right here. And then we have to drag this over. Red wire. And then down. I should really replace all this with proper power poles, but as you can see, I'm not rushing to do that. Laziness again striking. The laziness inherent in the factory, that is. So there, 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 that up, right there, and then, right, no, not like that actually. Now we need a decider combinator. Right here. This is where we decide. So red wire goes in right there and then comes out here and comes out here. And when Logi Science is less than, we're going to call it 25. Logi Science is less than 25, outside E equals 1. Now I want you to enable disable based on E greater than or equal to 1. So there you go. And this will shut off when Logi Science is substantially buffered. So now we have sorus up and running again, and I'm definitely getting into the swing of things when it comes to these patterns. These will decay, right? That's the big problem. Alright, I gotta move faster. Let's go pitch these mushroom spawn, and then we're gonna quickly look in the animal sample. Which in theory is easier, but in practice is going to be a lot harder because of all of it spoils and it's in a very tight location where I don't have a huge amount of room to maneuver. But maybe I can do it. I got a half hour left. Maybe I can push a little bit and get all the way towards Logi Science stood back up, which would be quite the achievement, I think. Then I'll have to take a look at artillery shell production again, because it's probably stopped. We realize that, right? It's almost certainly stopped. We're going to have to get... Oh. Alright, so this is what we want. We have the primers in, and we're just completely spoiled on everything. So, first off, obvious. Whitelist. No. Animal sample. And then we're going to do, just like, I don't know. For right now, this is what we're doing. Blacklist. Animal sample. And we're just going to work with this world, right? Let's just pick all this up until I see something that's not decay product. Pick all this up until I see brains, it looks like. Alright, good. Brains that have decayed into jerky. I've had coworkers like this. Right there. Take this lard. And then this is guts and meat. Both, all of which have to... Ooh, that's something I have to care about, right? Ooh, what is this? That is a lack of artillery shells. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we've got problems when it comes to shell production. I knew this was coming. Well, okay. That puts it a little strongly. I very, very much suspected this would be the case. Because we're probably still low on shell production, right? And it's all glycerol, and that's all animal stuff related. So, alright, just don't look at it. Because we're losing stuff. What's our condition? Our condition is fine. We're standing tall for the moment. We just don't have any artillery, right? We're over here, we have no artillery. Yeah, completely tapped. Alright, don't look at it for the moment. It's not real, don't look at it. So what we need to do is to pull this down. And this is nowhere even close to being correct at the moment. Because I have to have vents at like this point right here. Like all these points, it all has to be reworked. But for the very, very immediate future, it is now rolling. And there's a huge... What should I do? Man, I wish I had done different choices when it came to where I put these things. And I'm out of long inserters, I need chromium. Alright, let's go take care of that. Shouldn't all this be translating into a whole load of skin? And that becomes artillery shells. Oh, it's almost ready. And this guy almost have enough, right? Yeah, you have to go all the way over to here, and it's flowing, so I guess we care about that for right now. I guess maybe. What's this other thing I got? Bone meal. Put it in the bone meal box. Ulrichs have stopped, perhaps? I can't tell. Chromium. Let's go take care of that. And then we need also circuit boards. Done. Yeah, we're going to get Logi Science online before the end. And the next episode is going to be tending to the guns once more. We need to drastically increase artillery shell production. Like, I can throw more shells in, because I have a huge stockpile, but I want primary production to come back. Fortunately, I have bones in my inventory still. There'll be an opportunity to vent them, though. So, chromium, right? Okay. Now I need rubber, so let's just go snag another brick of rubber. See if rubber production has recovered. It looks like it might have. Right. Let's hurry back. And then see what it is we can do. Alright, so animal sample expires in a solid hour. So I don't feel bad about that situation. This situation right here, we're just gonna do this, huh? I want to use filters, crud, biocrud, crud, and biomass. And for the purpose of this exercise, just place it in a box, please. So, right here, we're going to be doing the same thing. We can't, unfortunately. Ooh, we cannot. Because of, it needs to be at this point. And so, by doing this over here, it lands it here, but this is where the inserter has to be. So, and you're not even in the right spot. There, now you're in the right spot. I guess I have to move this over, right? This line right here. Because this now has to impact right here in order to vent properly. that, and like that. It's a little wonky, but that'll work itself out. Make a bunch of these, please. All right, so as before, right on edge, U, and we whitelist bio-crud, whitelist biomass. Okay, and then we do the exact same thing right here, the exact same thing right here. And this will just be for right now, essentially. This doesn't have to exist anymore. And that should keep it flowing. It shouldn't ever really be needed. Why do we have no meat? Oh, I guess it also has to be jerky, huh? Jerky. Probably needs to be jerky just primarily. So that's a little silly of me. Lard decays into bio-crud. Alright, so that should be fine-ish. Brains decay into jerky, so bio-crud wasn't necessary. But, alright, fine. It'll be fine, I say. So, yes, plasmids used to be one of the most precious things in the factory. Now I have an entire belt of, and I just don't care. Alright, so we are making animal sample now. And we're going to want to regulate this machine based on Logi Science. Oh, I wish I could beam signals. I probably can somehow. You would think that would be a beacon thing, but no, beacons do other things in this game. So right here. Here is our fresh animal sample. So this is what I have to escort all the way back. Okay, great. This is actually a picture of victory, isn't it? It's not complete victory, mind, because I have to hook up, wait, why aren't these plasmids working their way out of the system? Didn't I have an exit, an off-ramp for them at the end? Because I need that. Yeah, they come through here and they come down here, and this has to be animal sample. But why? Oh, is it full up? It is full up. Uh-oh. Where's the plasmid maker right here? Oh, it's on the wrong side of the belt. That's what's going on. Alright, so do like that instead. Okay. Great, question mark. Take these plasmids, get them back into the system, please. And this is, like, nominally working, so we're not gonna... It's just fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's all fine. Sarcoris is backing up. There's only so... Your life can only be so bad when you have so many Sarcorises. The only problem is I feel like I'm wasting this. I have like 20 hours of cotton gut buildup. Stop it. And I feel like I'm wasting it right now. Alright, there's the animal sample coming in. We have the exit right there. Here, take all of this. Take all of that. I can speaking to me. Speak down science. Great there, great there. And we're just gonna leave that be. There's no need to get involved there. Why do I have equipment chassis on me? Take that over here and dunk it. Why do I have glassware on me? Take it onto here and dunk it. There we have, yes, Logi Science being made again. We're just going to let that sort itself out right here, and we're going to have no problem, right? So we've actually hit our goal, right? all we have to do is now ensure that things are properly governed. So I have to take, this is not how it should be. If I would do this again, I would not do this like this. But it is like this right now, and so I must do that thing which I do. All right, let's avoid crossing these two networks. There's no reason for that. So just get up here onto the main power bus. And I bet you anything, I'm going to clip this signal eventually. Alright, so that's what we need. So come with me. Wish there was a way to run doing this. Just have it be done. But that's kind of difficult, isn't it? So can I do this? No. I have to click on each and every one, and this isn't the line I thought it was going to. Do we have a main power line going? We don't, actually. That's ugly, I say. There. We have a more complicated base structure now. Exactly what we needed, right? Okay, great. 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 There will be waste with this system, as Logi Science backs up. But it's not a huge amount of waste. I think I can probably live with it. There, right there, right there, and we have to just keep on trucking. This way. And south. To make it all the way over to the animal processing area. Oh, probably not by doing this. So right there, there. This is quite tedious. I very much wish I had not set things up this way. But, you know, the world is not always like I would prefer it. Very infrequently, actually, is the world like I would prefer it. We're going to get over here very close to where we need to be. Animal samples trickling by, full speed, almost certainly at the correct, acceptable production rate. If not, I've got problems. Alright, so back again, all the way over, fixing this up now. So, order of events is, why are there no releases here? That's actually kind of worrisome. I will try to look in on releases where I end up. Yeah, this is also gonna wrap up at a very good spot. At a very good time. Okay, perfect. We have finally made it all the way here. So right now we have circuit network should be broadcasting E, right? No, needs to go through a combinator. All right. Where are you, decider combinator? There. So red wire in and out. And that's so long as Logi Science. Right there, right there, right there is less than 25. Output E equals 1. And I want you to be enabled so long as E is greater than equal to 1. So that is how you will be governed. And I think we're kind of done, right? Kind of hit our goal. The factory is, of course, still a mess. We are working on principles which are not clean. We are in a state of sin, and we should be apologizing to the good Lord every single night for those trespasses we commit in the factory that is. But, you know, that's nothing really unusual for us, right? And we are producing Logi Science again. So I bet if I rush up to the labs, I will be able to see that actually producing an effect. See, Logi Science coming. Here, over here. Are the labs going again? No. No, not at all. Let's pop over to Religio, see if that's still going. No, it is not. No ash. Oh, wow. That is odd. Ash makers are... What's wrong with no ash? Until... Oh, it's trying... It has too much for some reason. Huh. That is beyond odd. Well, I guess... Oh, wait. We don't see Logi Science because we're seeing plasmids. Oh, I gotta go take care of that. Yeah, and there's mushroom spores. Yeah, I definitely got to figure that out. Then we'll go take care of the ash dinosaur and see what his problem is. Alright, so here, you want science. Where are you, science packs? Anything else? Probably not, right? Alright, science is going again. Next to run out will be... Oh, it's even chitin on the belt here. Ugly. I'm going to have to continue coming back and sorting these out. But next up is Psi2, which is going to be a bear. It's going to be a big problem. But I have to go down and do one more thing with Logi Science, then we'll kick that Ashosaur and figure out what's going on with him. Yeah, you guys. You only... No, right here. Whitelist. Logi Science. This is all you touch here, my friends. Great. And yeah, nice. And we'll see if we can keep up like battery production. Like I haven't even looked at that. Just because I was just assuming batteries were okay. But then we saw that batteries are not okay, right? Because the alloy maker was completely out. Down here. What's your problem? No power. What are you supposed to be powered off of? This. Alright, so it doesn't say. We have no power fluid here. What is this bath? We want to just power you off methane and be done with it? You know? This is probably a bad plan. There's probably reasons why I do not do exactly this. And I'm ignoring them at the moment. But... Oh. Very annoying. Give me another pump, please. Just give me a whole stack of pumps. I want one right now. Thank you. Pump it that way. Yeah, I don't know exactly what is up with these fluid extents, but they definitely not making my life any easier. Okay, so that's going now. These guys are going now, so we just put on 60 methane a second consumption. We probably do not have that sort of production, you know? We're probably causing ourselves a big problem right now. And I just do not see it. All you need is the alloy. The alloy is coming. It's literally flowing along the belt right now. We're just going to pretend that everything's okay over here. We're going to go look at Logi Science again. because it makes us happy. Oh, it's even productivity. How glorious. So that's working. Pi-Sci1 is probably still working. There should be demand on it now, right? Because Logi Science is being made. Let's go take a look. Yeah, there's demand on it now. And you are stuck because you cannot vent. It's demand, but it's not particularly sharp demand. Alright. I'm going to be sad when these sarcoruses start to rot on the belt. Maybe I should put in an additional limiter, like when there's 50 sarcoruses. It's hard to say. It really is hard to say. Because it's going to back up, and then like this entire belt is probably going to start rotting. Maybe I only have one of these going. Maybe that's what we do. It's like we just take away your primers. Well, it shouldn't be this one, right? It's like it should be this one, because this one's at the end of the line. And then this won't go anymore. And this will stop, and this will stop. Let's just run one and see what happens. Sounds like a fine idea, because I don't want all of these rotting out, and they're all going to rot out in an hour. And we don't need that many. We really don't. The problem is, I need like a carousel here, I guess, to make sure that if I govern it to only have like a certain number on the belt, it has to go around and around and around. But I really don't want to waste cotton guts at all, ever. You know? This only has 10 minutes left on it. Oh, this is going to be a disaster when it finally hits. Maybe we'll govern it like this instead. What I want is going to be an additional governing step. Into there, into there, into there. Just into the system, please. I want all of you to read the ingredients. Yeah, read everything. So when there is, oh wait, we have to take that out, of course. That out, of course. And there's naturally going to be 2 in here. So we're naturally going to see 8 sarcoruses. Or maybe sometimes 3. So just assume 3. So, no, assume 8. 8 sarcoruses. So when the number of sarcoruses in the system is less than 8, produce. Where's the cider combinator here? Sarcorus. It's going to be an and. Is less than 8. See, now it's just stopped. It's just burning a ton of mice right now. I don't like that at all. They're all just going to rot out. So this will only make sarcoruses when there is more or less immediate use for them. Oh, and I don't have anything that vents from inside here as it rots out, so I guess we got to put that in, eh? Because we're about to experience that. Chitin, please. There, right there, there, and right there. And this is an extra trash line for things that are, in fact, extra trash. So in you go, and also in you go. All right, good. Okay. better or just different? Hard to say. Okay. Like to that line, to that, by that same token, should not animal sample be following the same logic? Needs two animal sample. I feel like I'm gonna need a carousel here. Like the produce so long as there's less than 16 animal sample. All right, that sounds like a good plan. I still have to go kick that dinosaur. The leeches are stopped. It means everything is stopped. And all right, fine. I'll go take care of that. We're gonna be endlessly tweaking spoilage mechanics, just endlessly. So add condition and no, excuse me. Pick you. Oh, that would be nice, but no. Like I have the thing right there. It has to be less than 16. Output that. So now you're going to just be quiet for a while. You are disabled by control behavior. We're going to have to watch this. Like maybe it can go up to 4 times 6, which is 24. We'll watch that. For now, it's not a bottleneck. For now, everything is fine. 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 This is working out, sorta. Let's clean this jerky box and pretend it's gonna be okay. Right there, right there. Here's a biomass box for some reason, and the chiton bin. You made a delivery, so we should be seeing artillery shells, right? Over here. No, we are not. Why are we not seeing artillery shells? Who can say, really? Well, none of these machines have... Their trash bins are not being addressed. Alright, well, it is time to kick a dinosaur and to wrap up, I think. So, let's go up to the ash area. And then we're going to figure out what we're doing next time, which is just going to be concentrating artillery shells. So I guess there's not a whole lot of figuring out there, eh? That's sand. The ash area is over here, and this dinosaur is having trouble because it can't... Yeah, it's just having trouble. I wonder why. Did I adjust it at some point? Deposits 5,000. Then it comes and gets 6,000. So it should never have a problem, but whatever. Alright, let's talk about what we did today. So today, we are beginning to encounter artillery shortage, which is terrible. But all we did is we completely stood up Logi Science today. I thought it was going to take 2 episodes. It only took 1, and that was very gratifying. So we have that flowing again, which means we're going to run directly into the next bottleneck, which is PySci 2. We are also running into a shortage of artillery shells, which I can alleviate at any time just by dipping into the reserves, but I want like primary production going again, and the factory is still stuttering hard on that. Like we found another issue with releases just now, and so that's probably affecting absolutely everything throughout the entire system. Salt, though, was broken by the latest update, and we fixed that. I'm going to have to stop updating sometime soon, because the problems are simply coming too fast, and I'm going to have to do something about that. But for now, made very good progress, and next time I play, we're going to make still more progress. Ever forward, friends. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.